All right, so moving on to number two. Number two is very similar to number one. Once again, we are dilating. Dilation, I should have mentioned in the last problem, dilation could be anything from like dilating your eyes. When you go to the eye doctor, they want to look behind your eye, so they make them bigger, so the black pupil gets bigger. Dilation also happens with several other things in life. If you want to talk to your mom about dilation when you're getting ready to have a child, that is dilation. There is many other factors that we use dilation in the world. So with this problem here, we are under a dilation of a scale factor of 5. Okay, so just like the last one we did 2. On this one, we're doing 5. With the center of the origin, B is 2, 4, so that is the coordinate, 2, 4. As I showed you on the graph on the last problem, that did not particularly help us too much. So I am looking at B is 2, 4, and we are at the scale factor of 5. Since it is a whole number, that just simply means that we are going to multiply both your x and your y values times 5, okay? So to get your B prime, because that's what they're looking for, it says what will be the coordinates of the point B prime. They're not looking for a whole entire shape, which would normally be like ABC. Instead, they're just looking for simply just your B. So I'm going for B prime. So as we did in our last problem, since it's a scale factor of 5, you take your x factor, your x factor. So you're going to do 2 times 5. 2 times 5 then becomes 10. And then for your y, you're doing the same exact thing. You're doing 4 times 5, which will then be 20. So if you graph 2, 4 and graph 10, 20, this point will be 5 times larger, okay? Normally, when you think of dilation, you think of like one shape getting bigger or smaller, kind of like I'm doing here with the triangles. But instead, what they're doing is just focusing on one point to see if you mathematically know how to do this. So if it's a whole number, you're making it larger. If it is a fraction, you're going to make it smaller. And I will do some of those examples also. And you should have written that on your notes. So this is problem 2.